I'm Mark, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2012 Hyundai iMax people mover today. 8-seater van, and what we're going to show you today is how versatile this car is and how good our example of it is. Starting at the front of the car, you notice the big Hyundai chrome grille fitted with factory colour-coded front sensors, factory fog lights as well. Presents in really good order. Virtually unmarked, the front of the car, and you're going to see that theme continue as we go around the car. Coming down the driver's side, notice it is fitted with factory alloy wheels. Really important thing to note, there is not a mark on any one of these 4 alloy wheels. I've already been for a quick scan around the car and you're going to be really impressed. If I want to be super particular, a couple of minor little touch-ups just on that second door, and just a couple of very minor ones on that the rear panel as well. Probably whoever mixed the touch-up paint is a little bit colour challenged, but once again, really minor cosmetic things. As we come around to the rear, the tailgate section, a few important things to note. Colour-coded reverse sensors, do have the scuff plate just running on the top of the bumper bar. All of the chrome badging through the tailgate and in really good order. Also fitted with reverse camera, which we'll touch on a little bit later, and high mount stoplight as well on the tailgate. Consistency continues as we come around to the passenger side in really good order. As I mentioned earlier, the alloys spot on, couple of minor little touch-ups just here, but overall the condition is just really impressive actually for a car that's been used to transport a lot of people. Really nice order. Obviously, as a rule, we do use the yellow paint to line mark the roads, not tyres, but that's probably a bit of a detailing issue there. But presentation overall, I'm super impressed with this. Okay, so let's chat about a few really important things now, the performance of this car. Probably didn't notice earlier when we were filming the exterior, we've had the car running since we started the video. 2.5 litre intercooled turbo diesel motor. Quiet motor for what it is. 125 kilowatts of power, 392 newton meters of torque. So it's got the power there to cart the tribe around, but at the same time will deliver you 9.8 litres per 100 k's combined, giving you in excess of 750 k's to a tank of fuel. So it's going to do everything you want it to, but give you the economy at the same time. So continuing with how versatile this car is, simple matter of releasing the tailgate, up she goes. Really good sized gas struts, get it right out of our way, well in excess of 6 foot high. Look at the storage area in the back. Okay, we've got all of our seats set up, so it's ready to go for 8 people. But the amount of storage space is fantastic. Little storage compartment there on our left hand side. Our little washer bottle for our rear wipers, just tucked in there for when you run out of water for the rear wiper. Also important to note before we get inside the car, we have air conditioning vents all the way through this car. So front, second row seats, third row seats, all the way through. Even your people sitting right up the back of the car will be as comfortable as they can be, and we'll demonstrate that a little bit further shortly. So here we are inside the iMax now, and we'll run through all of the features of the car. Just kicking off on the driver's armrest, our power windows at the front, lock, unlock the doors manually, our exterior mirror button there as well. Just down below the air conditioning vent, here's our cruise control indicator. Also have a button there for our fog lights, adjusting brightness of the dash, traction control off if required. Our steering wheel is height adjustable, so set ourselves up where we're nice and comfy. We'll lock it away into position. Quite a stiff lever, that one. And as I mentioned, all of our cruise control settings just located on the right hand side of the steering wheel. Across on the left hand side, all of our audio controls here as well. Just have our button, our trip computer button there, just to show us mileage travelled, only 34,000 k's. And you notice an additional screen has been added to the car up on our right hand side, which, as we mentioned earlier, is the reverse camera, which is fitted. Really good clarity through the camera, as you can see behind you. I know the sun's shining on the screen at the moment, but it is an excellent view when you are reversing. Now we move into the center section of the dash. We do have our MP3 compatible CD player, USB input there, obviously factory Bluetooth as well in the iMax, all of our air conditioning vents, and then all of our controls for our air conditioning and heating here. Obviously we can control all the rear fans as well. We've got the air conditioning running at a fairly high temperature at the moment, but a very quiet air conditioning system. Our T-bar auto, just drive it as a normal drive or move across into manual mode where we can actually just change through the gears manually. Down below that, little ashtray, never been used, little storage compartment directly above, and then down below our cup holders, spring loaded, so if you do have a beverage in there, quite secure. 12 volt outlet just below that. Whilst we're down at the floor, you notice is fitted with the factory rubber mats in the front here, just to protect all the floor. You also notice just all of our fabric on our seats and everything really well maintained. As we mentioned, extremely low mileage. The car was owned by a government department, so as you would expect, perfect service history. Every service from new, obviously it's only had 3 services so far in its life. Most importantly to remember, still under new car warranty until January 2017. So basically, plenty of peace of mind in this particular car. It's going to look after you and you'll never spend a cent, apart from your service once a year. So just in the rear of the car now, one thing to highlight, all decked out with leather seats. Second row and third row seats, full leather. So obviously they did base the fact on really easy maintenance. Lovely retro lino floor as well in the iMax, and grey leather throughout. Really roomy, as I mentioned, 8-seater. Got all my aircon happening in the back of the car. Just really roomy, versatile van. Fantastic. So in summary, 2.5 litre intercooled turbo diesel Hyundai iMax, still under new car warranty until 2017. A true 8-seater van. Presents like new. If we haven't covered off on anything or you've got further questions for us, feel free to give us a ring, 9907 0555.